Racist in the room. Hope I make it out of here. We ain't stressing about the loot. My block made a quesadilla. This not the molly, this the boot.
Cyraxx is a racist. And I think the last time he told me, one of them was bad that I got a DUI and then I'm a hypocrite. So, that's what I'll say about all that stuff. One, America Dream says racist stuff. Well, America Dream, if you're doing it, you're ignorant, especially in these times. Why you would be racist against anybody, I have no idea. I grew up in Chicago. Lots of different cultures, people, ethnicities. I got along with everybody. And you like to drink. Nothing wrong with drinking, as long as you don't get a DUI. Mystic Days likes to hurt people. I sure hope that's not true. But if you do, someday you might run into the wrong person that's going to be able to hurt you back and hurt you bad. Cyraxx is a racist hemophile. I don't even know what hemophile is.
So, I got something to fucking say. And this something I'm gonna say is at you, Steve Wilkos. Now, don't get me wrong, I have respect for you. I really do. I have respect for you. I respect everything that you're about and everything that you do. Okay? I respect that. I respect everything that you've ever done. But something you need to do, dude, is this. You need to keep your fucking mouth shut on shit that you don't know the situation on. Okay? You only know one side of the situation. You don't know both sides. You don't know both sides of the situation. So unless you know both sides of the situation, Steve, you need to keep your fucking mouth shut. Straight up. You need to keep your motherfucking mouth shut. And to the motherfucker that paid him to do that shit, you're a piece of shit for that. You're a real fucking piece of shit for that, man. Yeah, it was hard for me to go out and do shit before, but now because you dumbass motherfuckers that think it's funny to ruin someone's life, all because y'all think that it's funny to ruin someone's life and who I hang with.
By request, we've been asked to call out Mr. Steve Wilkos for his hypocritical criticism of an unsavory YouTuber named Cyraxx. While Cyraxx has faced accusations for his actions, it turns out Wilkos himself is no stranger to controversy. In this video, we'll expose the double standards and questionable behavior of Wilkos, who may not be as righteous as he claims. So, let's begin. We are not experts on who Cyraxx is or the full scope of his actions. However, allegations are circulating that he is a child molester and a racist. If these claims are true, we do not condone such egregious behavior. That said, it seems Steve Wilkos has no business criticizing, as he himself is no better based on the controversies tied to his own actions.
On my show, take a lie detector test, whether you set this up.
Never.
How credible are lie detector tests? Because people always say they know how to beat it.
Well, put it this way. My son did a school project, science project, right? So he did that lie detector test, and he came in with my guy, Dan Ribicoff, and he did the, tests and stuff, and it was 100%. You know what I mean? So, like, would I ever take one? Hell no. I mean, I would never take one.
Where do you hide?
Why would you hide? No,
where you hiding, Steve?
It's not that I'm hiding anything, but like if it came where, like, would you let anything in your life that's important to you fall into the hands of a lie detector test?
Nah, not if it's not accurate.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll say this. I did beat a lie detector test when I was younger. I had to take a lie detector test And I lied on that thing.
What were you lying about?
I really don't want to get into that right now.
We have to know
Harvey
this.
says you lied, Steve.
You're a habitual liar, Steve.
You lied, Steve.
After I had bleeding on the brain, I just got discharged.
As we've pointed out over the years, Steve Wilkos, who often portrays himself as a moral figure and claims to care for his guests, has shown signs of hypocrisy. He often gains the trust of vulnerable individuals through misleading advertising, only to exploit them for ratings. Guests are reportedly asked to sign waivers just minutes before being put on stage, where they face public humiliation and harsh treatment. Wilkos has called out Cyraxx for being racist, claiming he himself respects all ethnicities. However, he continues to work with polygraph examiners who have been accused of racist behavior, particularly toward African Americans, while also exploiting vulnerable individuals for personal gain. Although Wilkos is seen by many as a person of strong moral values, there are allegations against him as well. His former wives allegedly left him due to infidelity, with one claiming he was unfaithful with teenage girls while serving as a Chicago police officer. We have also received information suggesting that he has been unfaithful to his current wife, Rochelle, including with one of our friends.
Anyway, Steve Wilkos had an alleged reputation on those streets. He was allegedly known to be fair, but was believed to get fellatio from certain young girls around the block, allegedly. This was actually something he was outed by certain neighborhood persons he used to patrol. One person I knew even knew the girl that used to do it for him. And he wasn't too kind to his first two wives. Steve Wilkos had two failed marriages. I think I can understand why they failed. Maybe that alleged story can be true. And his third one took place in 2000, and his third wife happened to be the executive producer of Jerry Springer. She is also the EP of the Steve Wilkos Show. That is the real reason he got his own show. The group also exposed that Steve Wilkos liked to cheat on his third wife, Rochelle, who was also the executive producer of his show. Interesting enough, his first two wives left him for the same reason. The second one stated that allegedly she got tired of competing with teenagers. She said that about Steve Wilkos.
While we cannot verify allegations that Wilkos may have been involved in inappropriate behavior with underage girls, these claims raise concerns given his ongoing support of Dan Ribicoff and his daughter, Lisa. Both have been linked to controversies involving racism and alleged misconduct at their detective agency. This could explain why Dan no longer appears on the show to explain polygraph results, and why his profile was removed from the Steve Wilkos Show's website, although it seems he and Lisa continue to conduct polygraphs for the program. There is also the case of Anca, whose polygraph results were reportedly manipulated, despite Wilkos and Ribicoff knowing she was innocent. This led to a near-fatal suicide attempt, and Wilkos never reached out to help her, even after she became homeless.
I don't know how to feel. I'm overwhelmed, for sure, baby. That's my place. The day after Mother's Day, OPPD turned off my electricity without giving me a shot of notice.
It's worth noting that Rochelle, Steve's wife and executive producer, is also part of this dynamic. By allowing these actions to continue, she may be contributing to the issues at hand. Supporting a platform that exploits vulnerable individuals raises questions about her own values as well. Those who continue to support Steve Wilkos, even after being made aware of these issues, may need to reconsider their stance. It's important to reflect on whether supporting someone involved in such controversies aligns with their own values. If you want to learn more about the abuse and exploitation happening behind the scenes of the Steve Wilkos Show, We encourage you to join the conversation with us on Twitter and Facebook, where we continue to share updates and stories from those affected. You can also support our efforts by signing the related petitions on change.org. Together, we can raise awareness and push for accountability. Thank you for watching.